The whiskey sour, to egg white or not to egg white? That is the question. But it's not the only question. Do you use bourbon or rye? Welcome back to the Speakeasy, everybody. Today we are going to celebrate Whiskey Sour Day, which is August the 25th. So the original whiskey sour first came out in print back in 1862 in, what's his name, Jerry Thomas's The Bartender's Guide. It wasn't until about 30 years later that you found one that had the egg white. So the original did not contain an egg white. It was strictly bourbon, lemon juice, and simple sugar. So we're going to make one like that today. And then we're going to make one with rye and an egg white. So technically, if you have an egg white in your whiskey sour, it becomes a Boston sour. And then they have New York sours that have wine in it. I've made one of those. I'll put a link to that here. I wasn't real impressed with that, but to each his own. So today, we're going to stick with the whiskey sour. Let's get started. Okay, what I'm going to start with first is I'm going to the egg white. The egg white is something, and I'm just going to do this to get this egg white put in this container here. What I have always found is that if, for whatever reason, if I crack an egg white on a paper towel, or crack an egg on a paper towel, it cracks better. It may not do that in front of you, but we'll see how that works. See, it just split in half. Look at that egg white. Oh, I think we did good there. Look at that. There you go. And that is not a large egg. That is not an extra large egg. That is just a regular egg. All you need is a small egg. Don't need anything bigger. Now we're going to set this to the side and get started. All right, so the first one that we're going to tackle is just the original whiskey sour with no egg white. So you just take your shaker glass and you're going to add 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon. In this case, we're going to use Eagle Rare 10-year. Put that right into an empty shaker glass. All right, and then 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. And then a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Then we're just going to dry shake this to mix it up. Then we're going to add some ice in here. Shake this until it's chilled. Then we're going to strain this right over our glass, our old-fashioned glass that has our cocktail ice in it. Then we want to do a little expression of oils over the top. Rub around the rim of the glass. Then we're going to take that, make that our garnish, just like that. And there is your original whiskey sour. No egg white. So what does this original whiskey sour taste like? Great question. Well, that's not bad at all. Definitely taste the bourbon. definitely taste the lemon and can definitely get the sweetness from the simple syrup. So I think that is a good, well-rounded cocktail. Very, very good. Have no problem with that one at all. Now, our second one today is going to be a rye-based whiskey sour. So we're going to do that one. It's all pretty much the same, but it's got a little bit different ingredient. We've got our shaker tin that we need. And in that, we're going to add 2 ounces of rye. And then 1 ounce of lemon juice, 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. And then we're going to have our egg white directly in there. And then our secret ingredient, we're going to have 1/2 ounce of orange juice. So right now we're just going to dry shake this. All right, now we're going to add ice to it and shake it again. Now we're going to take our rocks glass. I knew I had one sitting there somewhere. And we are going to put our ice in it. Put our rocks glass. Don't have to double strain this one. Pour it directly in. And then now we take our toothpick and our garnish, and we're going to put together our little lemon peel, Luxardo cherry garnish, and boom, there you've got your rye-based whiskey sour. Let's give this one a quick try, see how this tastes. Well, that's pretty darn good. Now we'll compare that to this one. I've had this one in the refrigerator, so it kind of frosted over a little bit. Mix it back up and give it a taste. Well, I'll be honest with you. I think the rye tastes better. So both of these use 90 proof whiskeys. This one was a 90 proof bourbon, Eagle Rare 10-year. This was a 90 proof rye, Sazerac rye, both from the same distillery. So I'll be honest, I think the tang of the rye and maybe the addition of the orange juice, I'm going to go with this one. But also keep in mind, we added the egg white to this one, so it probably drinks it. The texture to it is a lot smoother because that egg white adds that smooth texture. So I think I'm going to go with the rye with the egg white. So technically, the rye Boston sour is the winner of these two, if you ask me. Let me know which ones you like. Let me know if you like it with egg white, without egg white, rye, bourbon, Boston sour, or whiskey sour. What's your take? Let me know in the comments below. Hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Come back and see us the next time, but be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Please give me comments below. Let me know what you want to see here in Speakeasy. Until then, I'll see you later.